Okay, we're back, folks. I'm sorry. Bryce has this wonderful light that shines in my face, and I can't see my producer, and he's back there waving his arms and doing all kinds of crazy things to tell me we're back on the air. So it's good to be back with you again. And I have our regular monthly greeter with us today, Mr. Andrew Hunt from the Cleveland Bradley Public Library, and he's going to tell us everything that we need to know about the month of January and anything else we need to know about the library. So go, Andrew, and tell us about it.
One of the things that's exciting about this past year, we had several dignitaries come together, Secretary Trey Hargett, Secretary of State Trey Hargett, some other representatives from the state library, and our county mayor was here, city mayor was here, both, and they were here to present a check to the library. We got a training grant that we received earlier in the fall, and it's now being implemented. We're getting ready for we received some new computer equipment, laptops that we purchased that's going to be more mobile. We've got a portion of it that will be used for the teen area and be portable.
Good.
Create portable labs elsewhere in the library. But part of what we're doing with some of the money is providing training, additional training above our regular computer training. So we're starting a series of resume workshops. If you're wanting to put together resume, this is going to begin, and you can contact the nonfiction desk to sign up. But these are some resume workshops. It says the Cleveland Bradley County Public Library will host the first in a series of resume writing classes on Wednesday, January the 10th, and this is going to happen in the evening. So if you're working and you're trying to I can't come during the day, there's some opportunities for evening training. It's at 6:30 p.m. The class will be held in the computer training room on the second floor of the main library branch, and it ends at 8:30, so it's a 2-hour class.
Okay.
The class will provide step-by-step guidance for creating an effective resume. Sign up is required, so please sign up. This is very helpful if you're looking for a new job or planning to look for a job and you're wanting to advance your career. These workshops can be helpful for you to develop develop a resume. So there's one on the 10th. There's going to be one on the 20th of January, and there's that's a Saturday. So there's even a weekend.
Okay.
Now my question, and this is not made clear. Call and ask the reference desk. They can help you.
Right.
And you can call the reference desk by dialing 472-2163. That's the main library number, and ask for the reference department. They can tell you about. I think these are separate classes. I have,
so you can get everything you need to know in the 2-hour.
I think so.
Okay. All right.
So, but still call and ask that question for sure. But there's going to be some on Wednesday the 10th, Saturday the 20th, Wednesday the 24th, and then sort of alternating, flipping back and forth. Saturday February the 3rd, Monday the 12th of February. So it's going to be, these are posted on our library calendar. So
ClevelandLibrary.org.
You can also call the library and ask at the reference desk. They can get you signed up for these classes. Variety of dates, but some opportunities. This will run January and February.
Okay, great.
So if you're looking for a new career or trying to find and want to know how to write resumes and get good experience with computer equipment, come and register for this class.
Free.
And again, this is provided through state tax dollars, federal tax dollars that come to the state library and then are distributed through grants like this. And this is one of the grants we applied for this past year. And that's coming up. We're going to be finished by April on this. So, we have an upcoming genealogy workshop that's going to be taking place on Sunday, January 14th.
And that's coming up pretty soon.
Right, at 2:30 p.m. Dr. Gail Palmer will discuss her newest book. She has Cemeteries of the Smokies. It's a guide to known cemeteries and monuments of the Smoky Mountains and their lasting historical importance. This program is open to the public and will be held at the History Branch and Archives located at 833 North Ocoee Street. It's a building that has been renovated. So you want to take a look at this beautiful building and get in there?
So nice.
Come in. There's no sign up required, and this is a part of our, we're trying to get people to be more aware about genealogy and the resources that are available in there and how you can do research. So this will be a good opportunity to get introduced to the History Branch. It's going to be at 2:30 p.m. on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
I think they said Sunday, isn't it? Yeah,
the
Sunday.
14th.
Okay, we've had Jacob Johnson. This one goes into February. And
Okay.
we've had Jacob Johnson here. He has, and his wife is a musician as well, but Jacob does a nice children's program that we've had repeated. He's sort of a comeback, a favorite of ours, and his name is Jacob Johnson Live, and he is an author and children's musician. He will be performing. I know the schools are closed on President's Day on the 19th. I know the county is. I think the city is too.
Probably.
So, but this would be a time to bring your kids in for this program.
Absolutely.
It's going to be worthwhile. It's February 19th at 10:30 in the morning,
Okay.
and that's in the community room. Jacob will offer energetic music performance for some of the youngest patrons. So this is aimed more at the children, preschool,
Okay.
you know. The concert will feature interactive songs from his CDs as well as hands-on time with his musical instruments. This program is for ages 2 to 8, and their
2 to
caregivers.
8,
2 to
okay.
8. So that is the younger side.
Yes,
of
it is.
It's not for all the teens, tweens. They'll sort of get maybe a little bored. But come here, and there's a link on. If you follow this, you can find some of his music and see what
Okay.
type of things he
Great.
does.
All right, let me have that one so I can continue
Yes.
to announce it on the program.
We know how important writing is in the schools, and
Yes.
the emphasis that the schools are putting on writing. You've got to be able to write successfully. And it's better that you learn it now, starting from the youngest ages on up through high school. And we try to offer some writing opportunities for students. So this is Writing Club. Again, we've talked about Scribblers Club. I think this is Scribblers.
I love
this
that
is
name, Scribblers Club.
ages for ages 9 through 17. So it's sort of hitting the tweens and the teens. We love books, but we know that there are children who love to write as well. So join us for the Scribblers, our monthly writing club for youth on the 4th Tuesday, which is going to be Thursday, January 25th. And sometimes it may get changed around because of holidays or other things.
Right.
It meets in the Children's Library Activity Room at 4:30 p.m. And that's teens ages 13 through 17 meet up in the teen zone.
Okay.
So the children actually meet down in the children's room, it
Okay.
sounds like. And the teens meet up in the teen zone.
Somebody's there to direct them. They'll tell you
Yes.
which way you need to go.
And that's at
Yeah.
4:30 p.m. Both of them meet on Thursday, January 25th at 4:30 p.m. So they explore fiction, poetry, narrative, nonfiction through writing prompts.
Very good. All right, I'll keep that
and
one
they
too so I
said
can announce.
teens may also bring writing projects. and work
Oh,
on
okay,
it.
so if they have a school assignment
Yes.
or something, okay, there you go, folks. That's your short way to write your
That's right.
your
They can help you
assignment.
give
Yeah,
ideas for it.
Absolutely.
And this is, again, we've talked about the Crossover Book Club for the young adults and interested adults who like reading young adult literature. And they said, are you an adult who likes to escape through young adult fiction? Then you need to check out the Crossover Book Club. We've gotten some people that are real hooked on it. So we meet on the one Friday of the month at 7 p.m. after hours. It's usually the fourth Friday. And so this year, this month, it's January 26th. The new calendar for this whole year is not up yet, but we're working on that.
All right.
It's going to be City of Bones by Sandra Clare.
Whoa.
It's a urban fantasy.
Okay. All right.
So just your opportunity. So, and again, this is a resource that I've mentioned. We always talk about the reads, the ebooks and audiobook downloaded system. This is another aspect of a resource. There's an app out there you can download. It's called One Click Digital Audiobooks.
Oh, wow.
And there's an app that you can access, like on your phones and everything. And there's access to ebooks. It's about 3,500. What it says here, access to over 3,500 downloadable audiobooks. And some of these titles are not available through the Reads program because they're published only by this recorded books company. So you have to go through their interface to get them. But they're some adult titles. You can download titles to your Android or iOS devices. Titles can be checked out for up to 10 days. Also includes book versions for e-readers. And then but at the same time, you have access to also ebooks that are like the classic ebooks. There are a bunch of classic ebooks on there. With our new database, you can also, we have magazine collection called Zinio that has about 50 or 60 e-magazines. In this, the app, the one-click digital. Let me make sure that when I say that, I want to make sure
Here we go. We're
they've done
gonna
a
try
recent
it out,
change of what it was. It is called RB Digital. Is the actual name of the
RB
Digital.
Okay.
And your sign up maybe with your library card, and they ask for your library, what library you belong to.
Okay.
But you also can access the ebooks, you can access the audiobooks, and you can access the Zinio magazines through it.
Okay. No need to even
Go to
purchase
several-
anything else,
right.
folks. Here you go.
And like some of the titles that are listed here, I went to the front page of their website. Mind, which is an Iris Johansson. I like to read her. She's nice.
I like to read her
mystery,
too.
Suspense.
Yes.
And
Yes.
some things that Nudge by Richard Thayer, Red Notice by Bill Browder, Danielle Steele, The Duchess, Dean Koontz, The Silent Corner, Camino Island by John Grisham.
Yes.
These are some of the new
I
titles.
love Grisham. Yes.
And some of these may be only available through recorded books in this app.
Okay.
So these are not ones that actually go in. It's an online resources that we pay to that provides the materials, but the books are not ours to keep,
I understand.
as opposed to some of the reads. The
Right.
titles, like,
Right.
But it's still a great resource. I wanted to bring that to your attention. One thing, just to make sure, this month is Martin Luther January 15th, Monday, January 15th. The library will be closed
Okay.
for Martin Luther King birthday. So
Right.
we will be closed that day.
And I've always found that interesting. Black History Month is not January; it's February.
February isn't it? Yeah.
And I think that's strange. I don't know. You would think that they'd make
January.
Black History Month so that we could celebrate Martin Luther King and all the Black history. But anyway,
Just our regular programs that we have going on. Baby Bookworms happens on Thursdays. It's going to be every Thursday at two different opportunities, at 10:30 a.m. and at 1 p.m. And this is for 3 years of age, birth to 3.
okay,
So the younger
that's
age.
the little crawling ones.
Yes.
and toddlers.
And
Okay.
then there's even one for younger than that.
Oh,
know,
my
but
goodness.
that's it.
Okay.
And preschool story time. It happens 2 times a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. Same time, 10:30 a.m. And again, this is for 3 to 5 years old.
Okay.
Preschool before going to
Right.
school.
Right.
So fun with crafts and music and stories. So.
And again, Andrew, we always run out of time.
Are we already
So,
here?
We're here.
I
We're
can't
here.
believe it.
So, I know. We always run out of time because there's so much going on at our library. And I want to tell everybody again, it's clevelandlibrary.org. And all of this that Andrew tells you about is on there. But now, like you said, the calendar's not been updated. It will be.
Well, on some areas. Some of it,
Okay.
like the events, if you go into the calendar links, it has
Okay.
all the programs.
It'll
But
tell
I
us.
mean, for some of the crossover book club, it's not listing the whole year yet.
I got you.
We will.
I got you. Okay, any last minute,
Yes.
anything? Okay.
We are trying to do some changes with our times of our movie. Movies are popular in other libraries, for adults.
Mm-hmm.
They have adult series. So we're looking at old series, like 30s and movies of the 30s and
Oh,
40s,
okay.
comedies and
Yes.
suspense and
Yeah.
different things. So we're going to try
Yeah.
some, but we're trying different times too. We find that the nighttime movie may be too late for some of the clientele that might come. We know movies are
understand.
popular in other libraries. We're just trying to explore, trying some matinee times, maybe noonish,
okay.
and maybe late afternoon. So
How was Polar Express? Did you have a run
Popular,
full?
very popular.
See, the day after, I looked at my calendar and said, I missed Polar Express. I've missed it every year you've done it. And so hopefully next year I can get to Polar Express because I love that. I love the book. When I taught school, I read it to the kids and I always had the bells. So anyway, I'm so sorry I missed it this year, but I'm glad you had a good crowd.
very good.
So Andrew, thank you so
Thank you so
much for
much.
being on. This is kind of, we compacted things today. So Andrew will be back on with us the first of February to update us on anything else that's going on. And you've given me some things to keep
Yes.
on my calendar so I can remind them. So thank you, Andrew, as usual.
I may let you keep this one, too.
Okay, I'll keep that one
Yep.
too. Oh yeah, the resume workshop. And so folks, we're going to take a commercial break again. Don't go away. To watch our commercials and support our sponsors because they pay our bills. And we'll be right back with our last guest. So don't go away.